I'm here for another update. I did go in for my appointment today, but before I go into all of that, I wanted to have a little mini song session. I absolutely love music, and this song right here has really helped lift me to definitely greater heights. I used to be so broken, lost, empty. A heart with no beat, a singer with no song to sing. So I know the feeling, the silence is deafening. But in your pain lies a blessing, a sweet and sour victory. So keep walking, 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 though it seems so far. No matter who you are, see there's one thing that I know. Life it can leave you so bitter, bitter. But you must believe that it gets better, better. Take a ride, turn your eyes, send a prayer to the sky. I know it's hard to find, but you must believe that it gets better. Okay, I'll play it at the end. When I say I love that song, all the way to the doctor's office today, that song was on repeat. I must have listened to it about 20 times. But I love that song. That song speaks my life in so many ways. Okay, so hi, I'm back. Came to do my update. I did go for my consultation appointment today, and this is my third time doing this video. I did not realize I had so many videos in my phone. I actually have not deleted the ones that I did for my other YouTube uploads, and I guess it was just too much. I was taking up too much space, so I had to clear it and start over. But that's okay because I still have them in YouTube, so I can always go and watch them. Okay, so let's get started. When I went in today, I asked her quite a few questions, 13 to be exact. And I like to be organized, so a little binder that says peace, and just all the little information from the facility that I'm using, information on IVF, research that I've done, and this is like my covers page. So inspiring for me. God's will. It lists the doctor's name. It lists a scripture, Hebrews 11:11. My faith Sarah herself also received strength to conceive seed, and she bore a child when she was past the age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. So that is a scripture that I'm going to be reading myself several times a day, because ultimately God makes promises to us, and I know that he won't give us anything that we cannot bear. So it's really important that we believe that we're faithful to that we don't stray away from that, and we don't doubt him. Ultimately, he'll make the best decision, good or bad, he'll make the best decision for us. So let's get started. Question 1, I asked her about the natural killer cell test. She said nope. It's not enough study to show whether it affects the treatment. Also, I've seen on YouTube where it works for some people, doesn't work for some, for others, where people have the natural killer cell and they still, have a successful, great pregnancy. Some people have it and they do not have such a great pregnancy, or still, can't get pregnant or hold the embryo. So I agree with her in that. And then plus she said it costs a lot more. Also, the protein deficiency test, she told me I didn't need that. I asked her about the vitamin D test. She says yes. She will add that to my workup. Perfect. Asked her what is her outlook on DHEA. She said there's no official studies that shows that it works 100%, but yes, I can take it. It will not hurt. So I do have to go and pick that up. I don't have that already because I was waiting to see what she said, but it's DHEA 75 milligrams is what she want me to take. I also asked her about CoQ10, and if she recommended, she said yes, I can take DHEA and CoQ10 up until my transfer. After my transfer, she wants me to discontinue the DHEA but continue the CoQ10. The CoQ10, she wants me to take 300 milligrams. I have this one. It's in gummy form, and it's 200 milligrams, and it says take 2 a day. So this is what I will be taking. Okay. And I've been taking that for a week now. Also, she did suggest that I take prenatal vitamins. I had that down for one of my questions, but I didn't even get a chance to ask her because she already said get on a prenatal vitamin with DHA and folic acid. So I've also been taking this one for a week. I think I posted that on my other YouTube video. And what I like about both of these is that they have no gluten, no yeast, no wheat, no milk, no egg, no artificial colors or flavors, and no added preservatives. So that's one of the things that I really like about those two. I got them from Walmart. It's actually their Spring Valley brand. Also, I asked her, is there any suggestions to increase my AMH level? Increase my egg quality since my AMH level is so low. She stated that, just do the DHEA, the CoQ10, and the prenatal vitamins. They've been noted to increase the quality of your eggs. Also, my AMH level update is 0.37 versus 0.34. I think I was so upset when I did that video that I recorded it as 0.34. I asked her what was the aggressive treatment plan that she has, and she said that, and I asked her if it would include birth control. She said she have a couple of different protocols that she would choose, and she would base it on what is best for me. Since I've had multiple miscarriages and low AMH level, she would maximize my medication dosage. Also, she will not use birth control in my protocol. She says the main goal is to get healthy eggs and a good number to work with. She did also explain to me how the brain communicates to the body in order to produce the eggs, and she did this diagram drawing for me. Also, she did tell me that she was going to consider me high risk because I've had multiple miscarriages caused by trauma. However, she wants to make sure that there are no underlying issues. I fully support that. So we are going to do, she said several tests. She's going to do a lot of high risk and recurrent pregnancy loss tests for me because she would rather be safe than sorry. She'd rather find out if there's anything underlining clots or anything of that nature now versus start a cycle and we have to cancel the cycle or have a failed IVF because she did not look for those things in the beginning. So I really love her for that. I asked her what is the cost of egg freezing and storage since my insurance only covers embryo freezing and storage. She told me to call the business office. I did that when I got home. They sent me an email. The estimated deposit is $930, which is due 3 weeks before my suppression check and before the nurse can order my medications, but charges can run over. And she stated that I'm covered at 100% after my $30 copay for monitoring visits, which is about 6 visits. She did explain to me as far as storage costs, it is $250 for the first year and $500 for the second year, which is not covered with my plan. I knew that part. And she said the annual storage bill is $500, which will be due from the 3rd year going forward. And I must enroll the registered nurse plan that I told you guys about in one of my other videos. She told me that I must register for that or my coverage will drop down by 50%. I've already registered for that, so I don't have to worry about that instead of being covered at 100% for covered services. So as far as that $930, I don't have it. I don't have a money tree in my backyard, but I will figure out a resource in order to get it. I do have a resource in mind in order to make it happen. So I am going to start working on that tomorrow after I call her and just make sure that the $930 is what she needs, because she sent me something else that said $7,900 $900 deposit due 3 weeks prior. That was on something else, but I think that included the whole process of IVF and not just the freezing part, which my insurance won't cover. So I just need clarification, and then I'll start working on some resources to get that covered. Just an explanation. The reason why I'm doing the egg freezing versus embryo freezing is because Javon will not be home until October 12th of next year. And I want to be able to preserve my eggs as they are now versus later. And with my AMH level being so low, I know that gradually decreases over time. I just rather try to work on that, get my body in great condition. I've been changing how I eat. I've been working out. I, started taking the vitamins, and I am going to wait 90 days before I do any of this, because I read and had been doing some research where, as anything that you do as far as infertility, any changes, any eating habits, any vitamins, those things does not impact your body until at least 90 days after you've been taking them. That's the cycle that's impacted. So I do want to make sure that I've been on these things for at least 90 days. I asked her, vitamin D, I am taking this D3 recommended by my registered nurse, so I am taking that. She's going to do a vitamin D test, but it may be fine because I've started taking this like a week ago. I asked her about what's her experience with low AMH levels such as mine. She says to me, Nicole, yours is not all that bad. So I think 0.37 is quite bad, but she said it's not all that bad, and it helps that I do have 2 children already. I have 2 daughters, 17 and 15. So she said it does help that I, have been able to get pregnant. I have been able to have healthy, successful live births. So she just told me not to worry about it too much. She just will make sure that, we do what's best. We choose the best protocol. We do enough tests so that we don't have any, we're going to have some roadblocks possibly because, it depends on what she finds. But she says no matter what she finds, she's still going to treat me for recurrent pregnancy. She's still going to have my protocol set up that way just to make sure that it's successful. She's also had an IVF, and I'm not sure if I told you guys that before. So it's great working with a doctor that's been through the process as well. I asked her about stress. If I don't stress, what would be the benefit of acupuncture? I honestly don't stress. No matter how bad a situation is, I may get emotional, I may cry because my feelings or my heart may be hurt or broken, but at the end of the day, I don't stress. I don't get depressed. I don't go through any of those phases. I feel, I cry, I get it out, I let it go, because at the end of the day, it's up to God. And whatever plan He has in store for me, I can't change. So I just roll with whatever He gives me, and I make the best of that. So she told me that I can continue to do music. I love music. So she told me I continue to do music and things of that nature to keep the stress level down. I asked her what's the success rate with egg freezing versus embryo freezing. She says with the technology that they use, that there is no difference. They use egg vitrification, which helps make the procedure and success rates compatible. So it wouldn't be a difference for me freezing an egg to freezing an embryo. Her main concern is a healthy baby. That's my main concern. It's getting a baby out of this and a healthy baby. The last question I had for her is how many embryos would she transfer typically? She said based on my age, I'm 37. She will transfer 2 embryos on day 3. If she waits and do it until day 5, that's the blastocyst stage, and she will only transfer 1. However, in my case, she wants to transfer on day 3 versus day 5 to give better chance for the embryo to implant, for implantation. So that is it. I had an appointment with my registered nurse. I work overnight. She called me and I was really too sleepy to talk to her. So I asked her if we can please reschedule. And this is the liaison that works between Apple, which is the company that I work for, myself, and the fertility clinic that I'm working with, or facility that I'm working with. So she's like the liaison person. So I will talk to her on Friday. If there's any changes, any updates from the conversation with her, I will let you guys know. I honestly don't think it would be any different. But Again, prenatal, CoQ10, taking D3. I'm also taking this Geritol. This is suggested to me by one of my moms. She's like my mom. My mom passed away 4 years ago, so she's kind of adopted me as her daughter. And she said, I need my grandbaby. Take some Geritol too. So this isn't going to hurt anything. So I take that just because it's her suggestion. But I will keep you guys up to date. And that is all. May God bless. Sending baby dust to all of you guys. Sprinkles. And that's it. We can finish listening to this song and then we'll just continue the rest of our lives.
Listen to me. I know you're scared, your heart's bleeding. But what are you gonna do now? I think it's time you break free. And keep walking, 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 though it seems so far. No, it doesn't really matter who you are. See, that's one thing that I am. Life, it can leave you so bitter, 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 bitter. But you must believe that it gets better, 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 better. Take the rise from your eyes, send a prayer to the sky. I know it's hard to find, but you must believe that it gets better, better. Oh yeah, almost out of here. See, I was almost done. I wanted to die from how I was very wrong. I cried out every night, looking for a helping hand. That's when it happened. Jesus took me in, held me close, gave me love, refilled my heart, helped me grow better because His love it made me whole. It's available anytime. Try Him out, He'll change your life. Sing, I know that life it can leave you so bitter, 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 bitter. You must believe that it gets better, better, better. Life it can leave you so bitter, 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 bitter. You must believe that it gets better, better. Oh, it gets better, better, better. So much better. It gets better. If you only believe, so much better.
Bye, guys. God bless. Wishing you all baby dust and big fat positives. I'm still getting used to these acronyms, but BFPs to you all. Love you. Bye.